All right, I just want to do some yappings today about a bunch of other stuffs that I've been dealing with. Not dealing, I'll say. I wasn't like kind of dealing. It's just happened in my life, and like generally. So yesterday I purchased a second-hand laptop, just like I talk, just like I said in the last in previous videos, and it's working good. As you can see, I was playing League, and it's all good. I'm actually planning to purchase a table in order for me to place it somewhere here so I can get to work on two different laptops at the same time. I may be working on my laptop for my schoolworks, editing, video editings, or just like this, recording myself for the videos for YouTube. I'm using my second laptop that cost me around $300. But secondhand, I actually looked it up, asked a bunch of questions in Reddit and ChatGPT and Cloud AI. Like, is it okay if do you think it's like worth it to purchase this laptop, this secondhand laptop that has this kind of specs? And it was good. It was just fine. That laptop's Asus VivoBook, and it was launched. It was released a year and a half ago, and the first price was around $600. No, 500 and something, like late 500. So I call it a win. The quality is really good. Just that the frame kind sometimes drops up down till 40 to 50. But it's alright. I'm just gonna play League and do some research sometimes. Since I have two laptops, it's gonna be really easier and convenient to use. My point being, um, I've been just like thinking a bunch of other stuff, like philosophical things, just things that keep coming into my mind, especially like before I sleep. And I came to this conclusion that we should just leave. Like we should just leave the moment. I really love the idea about Buddhism, but just living the present moment, not thinking about the past or thinking of the future, like what's about to come or what I had done in the past, like things that just haunts you over and over every single night or once every month or weeks, and it just sucks. Like it just sucks to carry all the pressure and the feeling like you're feeling guilty about the things you've done. But if you actually just like think of it, like give it a thought and like give time, and like if you actually just think of it like for a couple of minutes, you just realize that like it wasn't even that bad at all. Like, and you just gotta live the moment. What I when I The thing that I realized is that because today I recorded a video about just silence maxing. I just wanted to feel the silence, the moment. And what I realized is that while recording, I was so focused like on how to position my head, like like because I just got up, I just woke up, and I recorded my video like in tens of minutes after that. So I was like sleeping. I was so feeling drowsy, to be honest. I wasn't feeling as innovative as I am as I thought I would be. I was so focused on this is recording. Like this is not me just having a free time to ponder or like ruminate about something, an idea. So, and it just makes me it just raises a very interesting question about how do we deal with silence, and how are we going to live in present moment when all you do is like what's coming next. Like we can't actually like separate ourselves to the future from future and past, because that's what past is what made us, and present and past are gonna make the future. Like future is gonna be somewhere I'll be in, like in sometime soon, or like in years or months or weeks. So my point being, how are we gonna live in the present when all the society and like everything that we are working on are telling us to look for the future, like long-term things, long-term benefits over short-term benefits. I actually agree with that, but at the same time, if you're only focusing on long-term benefits, you are never getting the satisfaction, you're never getting gratification from anything. Your not gratification actually. Satisfaction of something that satisfaction from something that you actually made it. So, for example, if your goal is just to get jacked, it should be specific and detailed in order for you to actually enjoy going to the gym and enjoying the process and all. It's because at the end of the day, I genuinely believe that it's all about journey. It's all about journey. If you don't believe, if you don't like, you can take out all the emotions. You cannot be happy or like just trying to be in the somewhere middle of being way too hyped or way too unmotivated. Unmotivated. But at the same time, if you're not going to enjoy your journey, the moment you reach the goal, the moment you are there, you're either you yeah you're either not gonna realize that you are there, or you're gonna feel so disappointed to the point where you get disillusioned, or just gonna be so despaired, and or you might be, it's very likely that you might be um, depressed because of how small it was, how small it actually was, but you've been preparing all the stuffs just to be in that moment of future, but you realize it really isn't that big of a deal. And I just watched a crazy video title. I didn't even click the video because I knew it was gonna take me so long for me to actually understand the video. What I mean by that is that usually when I watch specific commentary videos or podcasts, I watch it over and over again, especially those parts that just ruminates with me. Like that just not ruminate, like it just touches my heart. Like I just can't let it go. I just keep watching over and over again. Like, huh, okay, so you can actually think that way, while before when I had that kind of ideas, I never reached that far. And you can also go, I also go like, you could also sit in that kind of perspective when I thought I knew every angles of that problem or specific dilemma in our society. And it was a video from one of my favorite creator, and the title was just leave bro. No, not leave, but like leave bro. And obviously it, you can interpret this that one sentence in many ways, but you kind of like, the first thing came across my mind was just leave bro. And like, yeah, it is like, that's the whole point. Like that's like, of course we can question why we are doing this whole thing just to be grounded and forget about all the existential existential questions, let's say, and not to be despaired or depressed every single time when something's happening and be completely indifferent about it. But at the same time, you also need to question. But like, it's all about living. Like you're never gonna leave. You're never gonna escape your body, your human body. You're always gonna be human. You're always gonna be human. That's for sure. At least from what I know, that what our technology can um, go. But it really is all about living our life, and we never actually will get to the point where we have the answer. Like it's not something you can actually achieve, but we strive and we look we pursue some meanings and purpose to the point where you even forget the whole purpose of finding meaning. Like some people just mindlessly look for money or status to the point where they don't even understand why they're looking for it. Like they don't feel like they really don't feel like they're actually human beings, because they are somewhere in the point where, a place where they just let everything go, but only that in order for them to survive. Obviously it's not that, the same thing goes for religion or any kind of beliefs. It's not that you need to believe that in order to survive. So you can always look for a better coping mechanism, because I personally believe that all kind of beliefs, like whatever you believe in, even my belief, wherever you are, that's a coping mechanism to the reality, to how absurd this reality is. Universe never responds to you. It's, the famous idea absurdism from Alberto Camus, and I love his books. I loved his ideas, but one thing I would push back on is the fact that you're going way too far from just living the present. Obviously, obviously, it's much better. Like, I'll say there are better coping mechanisms. Like, it's just obvious. Like, you can just tell. Um, I'll give you an example. Maybe one belief believes that every single human beings that are not Christians or Muslims, or those people who are not believing in one specific God, should be dead or executed. Like, that's the law of our religion, or whatever you may call it. Obviously, that's a worse coping mechanism than um, what do we call it? Than our current modern Christianity, or I don't know much about Muslims, so I can't say, like, pin down about, like, I cannot, like, certainly say that Muslims also part of this kind of peaceful religion, I'd say, because I watch so many um, uh, extreme Muslims in media, but obviously media is not the reality, and I did my own research, but I didn't go that deep. But I'm sure, like, Muslims somewhere, because there are so many believers, I'm sure it can't be right, like, it can't be. And I really do believe that we all are living in present and trying to figure out what we are looking for, but at the same time, you once you forget the whole purpose, like the reasons behind why you're doing this, you kind of are disconnected to yourself, so you just pursue that thing that you're pursuing owns you. So it's kind of hard. It's really difficult. It's really difficult to trying to find a reason to leave instead of looking for money, because money's objective. Money's objective. I mean, even though, like, you get to, like, top, not point, not like 1% of social hierarchy. I mean, wealth hierarchy. You get to the point somewhere where your wealth cannot be, like, calculated to the real currency, because he has, like, bunch of real estate stocks. And but we are not talking about that. Like, money can be counted. Like, you can you can actually see, at least in number, it's objective. But many people miss how important it is not to give up on your happiness and what actually matters the most, because it's all internal. The feeling that you get, like, one, like, hyperactive American dream dude who's just like work, money, and, like, social status. That dude gets, let's say, like, 100 amount of happiness from doing his own work, but he might have also gotten much more, like triple, or like much more. What I'm trying to say is, those people who don't understand about things, that the value behind our minds, and why this all, like, why you should be even doing all this stuff, like, never question their beliefs. It's so shallow. I feel like it's so shallow, and every single time, whenever you have a kind of conversations with them, you can just already tell, obviously. And also, the most important part is that you should always question yourself as well. Like, you shouldn't avoid having deep talks and very deep discussions about a certain topic with anyone else. I had this one friend of, not even friend of mine. I like, more of a closer to being a stranger. He just came to me. We just had a, so that was, like, second time meeting him in my school, and he started like, asking me questions about, like, my religion, or like what I believe in. I first time like for like the first a couple of minutes I was like I kind of was because that was like my first time ever talking about those kind of things in real life with another human being. So I was like I did feel like this dude's weird, but I realized that I'm the one who's being weird. I'm the one who's being a hypocrite for not following what I'm actually believing in. And I had a really a good discussion with him. We are a really good friend till now, but it was a very interesting experience, I'd say, because even after you read lots of things, you listen to lots of things, and you talk with yourself, you have like tons amount like so long. I mean, how do you say it? Tons amount of monologues. It doesn't make sense though. Like just talk with yourself for like so long, but at the end, like when the situation's given to you in real life, you kind of are backed off. Like you kind of chicken out, cause you know what social norm is. Like you, it's kind of inherited in our brain. I think, especially if you're not a psychopath or have a brain um, brain problem. Not brain problem. I know there are much better, like I'll say, specific terms, but I'm sorry, like English really isn't my first language. I'm just trying my best to express my thought. Like things that are happening inside me to one ratio. That's my goal actually. It's also this really has been a great tool for me to practice my speaking and be as articulate as possible. Just like Jordan Peterson and Dr. Andrew Huberman, Chris Will, um, Hormozi, he's a good speaker. Like I mean, everyone's kind of very well spoken men. Men, I adore them so much. But yeah, I digress a lot, just like other videos. But I think today I was at least wondering around one topic is that just leave while being conscious about the reality, how absurd this reality is. It really doesn't have to be that difficult. At the end of the day, we will never escape again this body, this flesh. Our minds are always gonna be trapped inside our brain, our this body, and even I mean, if you're a firm believer of afterlife, and I don't know about we can actually have a discussion about that in another video, but it really I wouldn't say that deep, but I think we all should try to treat ourselves less serious and see what actually matters, value in things that actually matters. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching our video.